She was like 98 pounds at one point. She's like 160.
She looks healthier.
She's thick.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, caregiving crew. Y'all know that I try to share the real parts of this journey, right? Even the hard parts. About a month ago, I made a short talking about how my mom is having issues swallowing. So the facility noticed some changes when she eats. There was her pocketing food, there was her drooling, and after talking to the care team there, we decided to order a swallow evaluation. What that means is that a home health speech therapist came to evaluate how my mom is swallowing and let us know what their recommendations are. I was nervous because for most of us, every time there's a new symptom, new evaluation, or a new change, it feels like another reminder of where we are in this disease and how just stressful and really disrespectful it can be. But I also knew that we needed answers. So today, I'm taking y'all along with us. So let's see how it went.
Hi, Mrs. Mims. How are you doing? So my name is Chris, and I'm the swallow therapist.
I'm going to check you out today.
Is she purple?
No.
Got it. Okay. So let me put on my gloves.
Okay.
And then I'll take her vital signs. How old is your mom?
62.
She's so young.
Yeah, this started in her 40s.
Oh my God.
She got misdiagnosed with schizophrenia, but it was dementia. And so the medications that they gave her made her Alzheimer's go faster than it should have. And so 2021, she got diagnosed. And
That is
then,
so young.
yeah, and so since then, we've been, we spent a year on hospice a couple years ago, and then she finally got this place, which was great. She was like 98 pounds at one point. She's like 160.
She looks healthier.
She's thick.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're thick now. Yes, you are.
So right now, what is her current diet?
They told me that they switched her to, she was on mechanical soft, and she should be on purees now. Since the last 2 weeks, they've been noticing that she's pocketing and drooling and just having issues getting her food down. Yeah.
And this is very common with our patients with dementia. They forget to chew.
Yeah.
And they forget to swallow.
Yeah.
And that's just a symptom of advanced dementia. Now, sorry. Go
Right.
ahead.
No, I was gonna say yeah. Right.
Yeah. And how about before I do the observation, I'm going to show you a quick video. Is that okay?
Okay.
Of how swallowing works.
Yeah. And then would you be able to are there stages of the difficulty, or will that video explain that?
I will be able to explain
Okay.
everything. Are you talking about, are you curious about the different levels of food textures?
No, just levels of severity,
For dementia?
for the swallowing
Oh, yes.
problems.
So,
Because my fear is she has DNR, no feeding tubes, no none of that. So my fear is if she's not able to get her food down, just want to know how serious it is, because it places my mind in how much time do we have?
yeah. So pureed is the easiest.
Okay.
Below pureed, it's tube feeding.
Yeah.
But as you've mentioned, there's no tube feeding.
Yeah.
Right? So essentially, she is currently at the easiest texture.
Okay.
And as you've mentioned, she's been downgrading, right? From regular to soft to pureed. Below pureed is tube, but that's not an option for her.
Yeah.
Right? I hope I'm not scaring her. She looks scared. Hello,
Are you
Mrs.
all right?
Mims. Her skin looks
You good?
her skin looks amazing.
Thank you.
I'm surprised to see her in a memory wing.
Yeah.
That is just not fair.
Yeah.
Not fair at all.
Exactly. Those are my words all the time. It's not fair.
Yeah. Okay. And are you the only child? Okay. Oh.
I'm the middle child.
Is it okay if I borrow one of your fingers, Mrs. Mims? Okay.
Yeah, you're just checking your pulse ox, mama. And your heart rate. Okay? Let's get in there,
There we go.
mama. There we go.
98.75. Pretty good vitals. Does she have low blood pressure?
She usually has high blood pressure,
Okay.
but her medications might be working too good.
Okay, let me do it again.
Yeah.
Because that's too low.
She's laughing. Your medicine is working good, Mom.
So I'll show two videos. The first video is the normal swallow, and this is our swallowing.
Okay.
Because cognitively we're still okay, and we don't have any type of weakness.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the side view of our head and our throat. So a little bit of orientation. This is the nose. This is the mouth. This is the jaw. This huge muscle right here, that's the entire tongue. The teeth's here, and this white club, that's the food or water. When I press play, we're gonna follow where that goes.
Okay.
But the most important part here is the throat area. In our throat areas, there are two pipes. There is a big pipe in front, and behind it is a skinny, narrow pipe. So if I put my head to the side, the big pipe's in front, the narrow pipe is behind it. One of those pipes is only for air or breathing, and one of those pipes is for food and water. And my goal as a swallow therapist is to protect her airway, right? We want food to go down the food pipe.
She might have to use the bathroom.
So there are two pipes. There's a big pipe and a skinny, narrow pipe behind that big pipe. This big pipe is actually the airway. We need a bigger pathway, a bigger tube for the airway because air is more important. If we don't breathe for 10 minutes, we're dead. If we don't eat for 10 days, we're still alive, right? So this airway goes all the way down and is connected to our lungs. Now, if this is the airway, this skinny path is the food pipe.
Okay.
See how narrow that is? That is why all of us are at risk for choking. For example, if I eat a piece of grape and I got distracted, I laughed without chewing the grape falls down into my throat. The grape won't fall or won't fit through that narrow pipe. It will block the airway and I won't be able to breathe. That's the classic definition of choking. So someone needs to administer the Heimlich approach. We don't notice it, but all of us swallow food in pureed form. The only difference is that we puree our food with our teeth, right? We puree, and then we swallow. For Mrs. Mims, the food is already pureed by the blender because we don't know if she is able to adequately masticate and mash the food with her teeth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is why I think pureed is the safest, because if we put solids in her mouth and she accidentally swallows it before being chewed, it may block her air pipe, and that is when choking occurs. Okay? So if we swallow it and it's pureed, it goes all the way down. This is the esophagus. Goes all the way down to our stomach area. So my goal as a speech pathologist is to ensure that the food or water doesn't go down the airway, because if it goes down the airway, it can cause choking, or if it goes all the way down inside the lungs, it will cause what we call aspiration pneumonia. Yeah, so when foreign material enters the lungs, and if that foreign material has bacteria, it will result into a pneumonia infection. Okay, so as you can see, there's chewing right here. And when this patient swallowed, there was a lot of movement there. Let's focus on the throat. Lots of muscular movement. If you notice, this is the Adam's apple. Females have it as well. But before it goes down, it actually goes forward. As it moves forward, the epiglottis comes down to close the airways. And I'm going to check that later with Mrs. Mims. For our patients with weakness, when they swallow, sometimes the Adam's apple goes up very slowly and moves forward very slowly as well. So the epiglottis comes down very slowly. And that becomes a problem with water. because when we drink water, water flows so fast.
Yeah.
And if our
Okay.
if our patients have weakness, the water gets here before the epiglottis has completely closed. And that's when we recommend thickeners. If you notice that your mom starts to with thin liquids, like juices that are thin, like cranberry juice or apple juice, then that means the liquid got to this juncture before it is completely closed. And the way to troubleshoot is to put thickeners in the beverage to make it move slower, so that she has time to completely close the airway before the liquid gets there.
Okay.
But this is a patient with weakness. As you can see, the chewing is weak. And when this patient swallowed, the Adam's apple went up. It didn't go forward because of the weakness. So there is food or water that enters the airway. And normally when that happens, it triggers the cough reflex. But sometimes the coughing reflex is not strong, so it's not able to expel what came down the wrong path, right? Sometimes when we choke, we cough and cough and cough until it's eliminated, right? But for some of our patients, the cough is not strong enough, right? So when this goes all the way down, it can trigger what we call aspiration pneumonia. So the way to prevent aspiration pneumonia is oral care. We want to make sure the mouth is always clean. Because if the mouth is always clean and there's no bacteria, and if food and water enters an oral cavity that's clean, even though the food or water enters the lungs, if there's no bacteria with the food or water, the aspiration may not convert into aspiration pneumonia. Right? Clean mouth, clean body is what they say. And then last thing is posture, and I think they know it here. She cannot eat flat on the bed. She has to be seated upright during meals.
Oh, look, she's calling us. Huh? We had the same idea.
Hey.
Yay.
She look good.
Yeah,
Hi there.
Somebody say, hey, Mama Dukes.
Look. Look, it's just
Hey, Mama.
She's
I
on
love that hat wrap.
Oh, okay, so this is mechanical soft. I mean, we can try it, but there is a risk. Mrs. Mims, have some potato salad?
Sometimes you have to put it on her lip for her to.
Oh, just touched her lip.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good strategy. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Ah.
Okay. So, another disadvantage of mechanical soft for her is it would take her a lot of effort just to chew.
That's why she's keeping it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So therefore she won't be able to eat as much. So far she's doing good. So that's a little bit of meat. It takes her a lot of effort and energy. No. I think she's keeping herself safe. She doesn't want to swallow until it's completely mashed. If you notice, meats are stringy. That's why it's taking her a long time. And I think she's protecting her airway by making sure it's completely mashed. And usually stringy, tough meats are very difficult to mash.
It was good?
Oh, wow. Wonderful. Okay. There you go. I think her chewing is also dependent on her cognitive status. Right now she's alert.
Okay.
Alert and awake, right?
But if she was more tired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Soft is okay for now, but if we want to be extra
Yeah, careful.
and we want her to finish her meals, pureed will be the best.
Okay. Yeah, you agree, Justine? This is Justine. This is the baby.
Hi, Destiny. So essentially, what we're worried about is your mom not being able to mash the food before
Right.
swallowing. So if she swallows it whole, then there's a possibility of choking.
Choking on it.
But
Yeah.
what I've noticed right now is that she is actually taking care of herself. She's not
Right.
swallowing unless it's completely mashed. The disadvantage of this is some food items like meats, like she's still chewing on the meats, it will sap her energy out. Because
Yeah.
a small amount of meat, she would require at least a minute of chewing.
Chewing.
And then
yeah.
she'll get tired and she won't be able to finish her meals. And usually the outcome is malnutrition if she's not able to eat. So
Right.
my recommendation to eliminate the risk of choking, plus increase or also eliminate the risk of malnutrition. If we put her on puree, it's the same flavor. She just needs to chew it a little bit and swallow,
And be able to swallow it.
and she'll be able to finish the entire meal
Right.
because it's much easier. That's my recommendation, and we can decide as a family. It's still going to be the same flavor, it's just safer.
Right. Understandable.
Okay, here you go, Mrs. Miss. More, thank you. We could also give her mechanical soft when she's awake and alert.
Okay. You good?
Right now, her awareness when to swallow is still intact, right? She's not swallowing it until it's completely mashed. But I'm just not sure until when.
And we tried straws. It didn't necessarily work.
Yeah, I think this is better.
The cup, eventually she'll get it.
Okay.
You want some juice?
Okay, Mrs. Mims, some juice.
Sip, sip, sip. There you go.
Okay, okay. So there's no coughing, so her swallowing mechanism is still pretty intact.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not changing the thin liquids.
Okay.
But just in case you notice if there's some coughing with thin liquids,
Okay.
then you'll know that there's some changes in her
Okay.
structures. Okay, so far so good. Okay, how about this? I can order mechanical soft, but pureed meats.
Okay.
Okay, and when she's tired, just give her pureed.
Okay.
But if she's like well rested, just like right now, she can be mechanical soft. But it will change again in the future.
Okay.
Okay? But when that happens, you'll be able to also, I mean, you can request for another assessment or you can just make a determination.
Okay.
Like, I think we should put her on pureed. I don't see any pocketing,
Okay.
only because of her awareness right now. She knows that there's food in her mouth. Pocketing happens when she forgets,
Okay.
right? Right now, she's doing a really good job.
Yay.
Good job, Mama Dukes.
Yay.
You're doing a great job, Mrs. Mims. And she's really chewing it well. Yeah, she's really doing a great job just chewing it. Potato salad, very quick. Meats. You okay, Mrs. Mims? Still chewing? Yeah, take your time. So I won't put another bite there.
Okay.
She's still chewing on the previous one.
Okay.
Ready for the next one? Oh, she's still chewing on that meat. So what happened there was she was going to pocket that, but we kind of did not have her look at the next bite.
Okay.
Yeah, the meats are going to be very difficult.
Okay.
Even for us when we're chewing meat, it takes a lot of effort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check if you still have food in your mouth. Oh, oops, sorry. Oh, no more. Good. I think she's doing really good.
Okay.
Okay, any questions so far?
No, Justine?
So my recommendation, again, the safest is pureed, but right now she's still capable of mechanical soft, except for meats,
Right.
because the meats take a long time for her to chew.
Yes. To
And
break
if it
down.
takes a long time for her to chew, the possibility and probability of her pocketing goes up.
Right.
Oh, potato salad, easy. Okay.
She ready too.
So what I've noticed is that she would pocket, but if you kind of bring her back to the present moment,
Yeah.
she resumes the chewing.
Right.
Okay. Mrs. Mims, I'm gonna give you some juice. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, she's
swallowing
thirsty.
that was good though.
Yeah. So her swallowing mechanism is still pretty good.
Okay.
The only issue is the chewing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because there's no coughing with the water
Okay.
or with the thin liquids, with the juice.
It's good.
Now I'm worried about the caregivers though, right? So I think I'm not sure if they all have the time to just stay put and wait.
Can you write that down?
And I'm worried that if it's mechanical soft,
Yeah.
they'll just keep on putting stuff in
Yeah.
her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think pureed might be the safest. And then if you're here, then you could do some mechanical soft.
Yeah. But she just needs extra time and patience.
Yeah.
Right.
And we have to wait for her to swallow everything first before we give her the next bite. Because if she's working on something there, and if we put another bite there, then it becomes a bigger bite,
Yeah.
and she might choke.
And that's what's happening with the pocketing probably.
Another strategy for the beverage is if you have like extra juice, you could keep on pouring
Okay.
because it's easier to drink from a full cup
Okay.
or a full glass.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because right now she's kind of
She doesn't have to
struggling
go all the way
kind
down. Yeah.
Good job, Mrs. Mims. Would you like some more cake? Oh, she likes it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have to touch her lips. She just open her mouth. She doesn't have diabetes, does she?
No.
Okay. If you notice, she swallowed that really fast because it's so soft.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Would you like to have some more? Oh, she likes it.
She's ready
See?
for that cake.
Because earlier I had to touch her lips, right?
Yeah. She don't have to work so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, huh? Killing it.
Wow.
Right.
Her swallowing is not bad at all. It's just the chewing that we're worried about. Okay.
That's a relief to know that it's it's more of the chewing than it is the swallowing.
Yeah, shoot, because I was freaking out.
That's the big relief for real.
I was freaking out.
But that definitely makes sense,
Are these little sausages up in this cheap thing?
Where
Okay.
on the meat. Oh.
Look.
Oh.
Look at your flowers, mama, and catch you some. Send and forget me not.
Right.
Smell them. They smell good
Dang,
too.
is that what the song said this whole time?
Huh?
Is that what the song said the whole time? What? I never understood what he was actually saying.
Yep.
Hey, mama. That is so funny. God, the way I'm hacking behind the phone.
You feeling relief, huh?
I wrote here 1-to-1 caregiver supervision during meals. Diet is pureed solids. Liquids, thin liquids. Pills, crushed and pureed. Caregivers give one bite at a time. Make sure to wait for patient to swallow first before giving the next bite. Liquid, refill glass so patient can drink easily and to ensure she receives adequate hydration. Position patient at upright posture, just like this, during meals and at least 60 minutes after meals. We don't want her lying down immediately. She might regurgitate, or she might experience reflux, or food going back up. Bye. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Feel free to reach out anytime if there are any questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Bye
so
bye,
much.
Mrs. Mims. Enjoy your meal.
Okay, thanks.
Yay, Mom.
Yay.
That's what's up.
Let me try to get her some more juice. Look, watch her for me real quick.
Right. Good job, Mama. You did it. You did good. You ate your food. Yep. You ate your food, girl. That's what's up. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm gonna get up there when I'm not sick no more. I can't get you sick, Mama, okay? I'm not a deadbeat daughter, okay? I promise. I ain't one of them. God. Does she like that sugar? She's working.
It was good, honey. Hit the spot. You saw that? That hit the spit knot, huh, Collis?
When you forgot my name, I wasn't angry. When you couldn't find the bathroom, I wasn't ashamed. It happens to the best of us. It's part of the game. And when you forget everything, I'll be okay. The truth is life with you is better than the pain, better than the pain. The truth is life with you is better than the pain, better than the pain. When I call your name, you just smile. I can tell that you're afraid, but you try to hide it. I wanna help you, my love, I'm right beside you. And every step we take, I'll be your guide. Memories may fade like chalk in the rain, but my heart remembers, it always remains.